Hey, welcome to Loose Change, now available on vinyl. I'm Jim Evans. Thanks for joining us. We're so glad you did. We have a tremendous guest coming right up, so stay right where you're at. We're not kidding, right, Greg? I mean, seriously. We've had some serious heat this summer. You guys having a good summer, getting through the heat? It's been tough for a lot of folks, you know. So much so that there were a lot of people that actually went downtown to City Hall, where it's a lot shadier. But we've had extreme weather across the country along the East Coast. In fact, in Washington, they still have their eye out for a big front. Oh, that's Stormy Daniels. Sorry. Stormy Times at Ohio State now is the taping of this show. No word yet as the fate of football coach Urban Meyer and his situation that's going on. They had that, and then an alleged incident with the wrestling team years ago, so a lot of stuff. And the rumor is that at an upcoming football game this fall, at halftime, someone from the athletic department will come out and join the band and dot the black eye. No such trouble for Nick Saban, head coach at Alabama Incorporated. He got another contract extension, and the word is it'll pay him around $10 million when it's done per year. And you know, that leaves just 7 of his players that make more money than him. So he's getting there. You bet it, Nick. And Walmart has announced that it may be closing more stores worldwide. The company says that it could affect some 100,000 workers and over 300,000 shoplifters. Hey, hang around. JD Eicher joins us next, right here on Loose Change. Seriously, stay with it.
You see our vans every day. They travel the length of our broadband network, bringing you the best services available. Our technicians and representatives are knowledgeable, available, and nationally recognized as being among the very best in the business. We're a regular presence in our community, always ready to lend a hand. We're Armstrong, a leader in the broadband industry. Your friends and neighbors, taking pride in our jobs, and a real partner in making our community a better place.
Welcome back to Loose Change. I'm Jim Evans. See, I wasn't kidding, was I? I am joined by the one, the only local musician extraordinaire, JD Eicher. Thanks so much for coming in, JD.
Thanks for having me.
It. Well, what we're going to do here, obviously we're going to hear you at work here, but what we like to do off the top, just for those who don't know, we like to have our victims or our guests just tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, where you went to school, and how your career got going and took shape.
Yeah. I'm JD Eicher. I'm from Canfield, Ohio, born and raised, born in Youngstown, and went to school at Canfield High School. And then I went to college at Westminster College, just over the line, PA, New Wilmington. And so, spent a lot of time in school writing songs, and slowly music just kind of became the obsession. And when I finished college, I didn't apply for any jobs. I just started kind of applying at coffee houses for gigs, and
smart guy.
Well, I always joke it was 2008, 2009 when I graduated from college, which was when kind of the market, the economy, and the housing collapsed. And so I picked a recession-proof gig because you don't make a lot of money in music anyway. So I always joke it was if I were ever to try it, that was the time anyway. So.
When did you get started, and who might have been some of your influences coming up?
Yeah, among the classic acts, I love, of course, like the Beatles and Queen, and I'm a huge Paul Simon fan, James Taylor, those kind of classic songwriters. And then more contemporary, I grew up in the era of John Mayer and Dave Matthews, so that influenced a lot, especially early on. And now I listen to all kinds of stuff. I love big bands like Coldplay and indie bands like Death Cab for Cutie, and then a lot of my peers and on the circuit that I tour with, are influences as well. So kind of all over the spectrum. Yeah,
and I have Death Cab for Cutie on 8-track, so that's cool you did. But when I was up at Canfield and I heard you playing on the square, they do the Monday night thing. It's really great thing there. And I heard you that night. It's like, wow, this is really different. And so I'm glad I had the opportunity to come talk to you. And you have a band as well, though, right? You do that as well?
Yeah, so I've got a drummer and a bass player, kind of a rhythm section. And when I play with them, sometimes I'll have a keyboard. And we kind of, our drummer will come over and play keys on a song, or I'll be on acoustic or electric, and we try to mix it up. But we keep it a trio, so it's always pretty clean sounding, pretty straightforward.
Cool stuff. Well, you know what? Enough of me. Let's get more of you. JD Eicher, everyone.
All right, thanks. This is a song called Level Out, coming at you. Pandora's face is beautiful but dirty from yesterday. She went to sleep here on the ground, and over her shoulder is a purse, yeah, it's empty, but it's decadent and reeks of the nobility she's found. I said, ma'am, if I might ask you, I have a notion that there's sense behind your stare. How'd you wind up here? And she said, child, don't fault the place I stand. Not before you know its grace it can command. Oh, the very best of me. See, child, all I need is a sign that things are gonna level out. Yeah, and I could feel good for a change. I will wake till the morning when this world can't weigh me down. I won't feel right for a while, come on. And all the while I falter, I can see her from the corner of my eye. The pain crosses every line. See, relativity has got her selfish grip on me. Yeah, every plane of poverty must land problems of its own. It's a tragedy of honesty when the price is the reward. Yeah, I wear clothes that are too good for me. My fabric has been soiled, but if you take me as I am, I will try and do the same for you. We all know what we go through. All I need is a sign that things are gonna level out. Yeah, I could feel good for a change. I will wake till the morning when this world can't weigh me down. I will feel right for a while, come on.
on. Is there any hope? Is there?
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. This next song's called Lines in the Sky. My brother and I grew up jumping around on trampolines in my parents' backyard, and I used to spend a lot of time after we were done wrestling looking up through the trees at the sky, and I would watch, planes would fly overhead, and they leave those lines in the sky. And later in life, I was playing this little thing, and I started to think about how, people are a lot like those lines in the sky from when I was a kid. And, sometimes our paths cross, sometimes we run together for a while, but we're all temporary, and I'm just trying so hard to be as present as I can in the moments I get to have with people. So that's what this song's about.
Out of the daydream and back into the night. All of the same things while our lives stand on trial. All of this waiting while the minute hands have learned to fly. You and I, we were drawn like lines in the sky. Lines in the sky. Lines in the sky, one moment, one try. Lines in the sky, you and I, we are only time. I don't know about this, how do we live like this? Just lines in the sky. My parents are golden, so are my sisters and brother. This family's my stone, and my wife's my home life. So what keeps me broken is how we're only a moment. 'Cause you and I, we were drawn like lines in the sky. Lines in the sky. Lines in the sky, one moment, one try. Lines in the sky, you and I, we are only time. And I don't know about this, how do we live like this? How do we live like this? Hold me while I'm on, don't let me look back down. You're all the hope I've got in any solid ground. Hold me while I'm on, don't let me look back down. You're all the hope I've got, that we are more than now. Lines in the sky. Lines in the sky, one moment, one flight. Lines in the sky, you and I, we are only time. And I don't know about this, how do we live like this? How do we live like this? How do we live like this? Just lines in the sky, oh. Thank you. Lines in the sky.
JD Eicher, everyone. We're going to take a short break and be back with more of this fantastic stuff, so stick around. Welcome back to Loose Change. I'm Jim Evans along with JD Eicher. Fantastic first set and more great stuff coming up. But first, both of you want to talk about some of the stuff you got going on. Tell us about what we have here.
Sure. So this is my latest release. It's an EP. It's called the 2x2 EP. I had an opportunity to write a song for Nicholas Sparks, who he wrote the novel, The Notebook, Walk to Remember, Dear John. He's got 20 books and movies based off of them. But he asked me to write a song inspired by his newest book, which is called 2x2. Okay. And so I kind of traveled the country with him on his book tour and whatnot. But post that project afterward, released this EP with the song.
Nice. And then you have an LP. This is the hot stuff now, right?
Somehow it's back. As obsolete as it is, it's back in the game. So
sure
vinyl. So this is a new thing we just put out this summer, and it's just a collection of songs throughout my past releases, soloing with the band, and it's kind of like a greatest hits if I had any hits, you know.
Well, you do.
but anyway, it's a collection, and we're excited about it. It also has a song on it that's never been released, and
cool. And some live cool stuff, right?
What's that?
There's a couple live things.
There's a live track on there, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So, yeah,
okay.
So kind of a mix.
And you got a pretty interesting thing coming up. Tell us about JD's Summer Song Fest.
Yeah. So on August 25th, downtown Youngstown, across from Cavelli Center. Right next to the Soap Gallery, if you're familiar with that little art gallery there. We take that street, it's Champion Street, we close it off.
Right.
Yeah, we close that off and turn it into a little music festival, and it's acoustic stripped-down event, storyteller-style sets. But it's all ages, family-friendly stuff from 3:30 on. Quaker Steak and Penguin Productions sponsor it, so we've got Quaker Steak food truck there, we'll have a beer tent. The proceeds from the beer sales are going to benefit Boys and Girls Club of Youngstown, so we've got like a little bit of a local charity tie-in. And the bands that are playing I'm really excited about. We've got the Lauber Brothers and the Vindies, which are kind of Youngstown mainstay acts, which we're excited about. Steve Everett is a singer-songwriter from Nashville who's coming up to Youngstown for this one. And then Sister Hazel, who's a band that's had a bunch of hits in the past, and they're platinum-selling act. Their singers are going to come do their acoustic set for us. So Ken and Drew from Sister Hazel. So it should be a really good day of music. And I'll be there with my band too. Yeah, of course.
Of course. Yeah. All right, that's August 25th.
August 25th.
More great stuff from JD Eicher.
Cool.
Take it.
All right, thanks. The song is called Wanderer.
He's a wanderer, oh, he's a wanderer, oh. And he's racing the daylight just to find all the colors in the sky. He swears they'll show him why. Oh, they think he's crazy as he walks out of sight. Oh, and he knows he's the only one who's alive. Cause he's a wanderer, oh, he's a wanderer, oh. And he's racing the daylight just to find all the colors in the sky. 'cause he swears they'll show him why. Thank you. It's called Wanderer. Thanks. Caught us on fire when it all burned down. The two of us together on our own somehow. I just wanna know that I can always be enough for you. I took it all for granted till the good ran out. You took it on your shoulders while I hit the ground. If I had been alone, I know I never would have made it through. Ooh, you're meant to walk this world one by one. You and I can lift each other up. We'll find our way two by two. Two by two, we'll make it to two by two. Me and you. It used to be that we were just a one-way road, but lately it's a give and take between us both. You're giving me the strength I need to finally give it back to you. It's in our blood to need someone. I'm beating down your broken heart. Times like these, they hurt the most, but times like these, they pull us close. Ooh, you're meant to walk this world one by one. You and I can lift each other up. We'll find our way two by two. Two by two, we'll make it to two by two. Me and you, it ain't easy in a world this crazy. There's no running down the great unknown. I've been hanging on to one thing lately, and I'm never gonna let you go. When it all comes down, when we're tired and we're turned around, when it all comes down, we got each other now. When it all comes down, when we're hurt and we hit the ground, when it all comes down, we got each other, we'll find our way two by two. Two by two, we'll make it through two by two. Me and you, it ain't easy in a world this crazy. There's no running down the great unknown. I've been hanging on to one thing lately, and I'm never gonna let you go. We got each other now, we got each other. We'll find our way two by two. Two by two, we'll make it to two by two. Yeah. Me and you. Caught us on fire when it all burned down. The two of us together on our own somehow.
Yeah, man.
Wow, thank you.
JD Eicher, terrific stuff.
Thanks for
Talk a
having me
little
in.
bit about that song.
Yeah, that was a 2x2, and a really great opportunity to write a song inspired by Nicholas Sparks' book 2x2, and it's the story is a father-daughter story, and it kind of came at a time when my wife and I were expecting our baby Ellie, and so it's a really kind of dear to the heart song and was an opportunity to keep going as a musician and stay on the road and have more doors open. So really grateful to him and grateful for that chance to write it.
They provide you some extra incentive, don't they?
They do. They get my button here. Yeah, definitely.
Where can folks get
Yeah.
great things that you've got?
Thanks for asking. All the music is on iTunes and Spotify, Amazon, those places. You can just search my name and I'll pop up. Also, if you go to jdeicher.com, you can order all this stuff from the store. There's a link that says store. You can go right there. But the biggest deal now to support artists is to hit the follow button on Spotify and to add music from Spotify to your personal playlist. So if folks out there want to give me a sample of music, that's a great way to do it, and it helps me because it pushes my music to more listeners. So
cool. You told me you're going to be going out on the road here soon, and tell us about that quickly.
Yeah, I have a short tour every month coming up. So in September, I'll do a lot of Midwest stuff with my friends Paul Fow and Steve Everett. We do singer-songwriter rounds, so we're all kind of playing solo, but we sing on each other's songs, and that's really fun. We tell the stories behind them all. And then in September, I'll do a lot of Florida with my friend Matt Brown. And then in October, we're playing in a Midwest run with Dan Rodriguez and Matt Hires, two more singer-songwriters. So I'm kind of out on the singer-songwriter listening room circuit doing a lot of those kind of things right now.
Keeping busy. You're going to be doing anything, you mentioned, we talked about the thing coming up on the 25th, but anything else local on the horizon here?
Yeah, after the 25th, I'll be at the Canfield Fair over in Western Reserve Village, the Thursday of the fair. Good. Which is fun. And I'll be kind of playing like this at that event. And local stuff. I play at Quaker Steak and Lube in Austintown. They've been supporting me since I started playing, and I play there about once a month through the warmer months. And so I'm all around, but all that is also up on my website too. If you click on tour dates, all that information's there too. So people can find it. Check it out.
JD Eicher. Hey man, thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for having me, really.
Great
appreciate
stuff.
it.
We'll have you back again, hopefully.
All right, thank you.
Hey, we'll be back to wrap it up here on Loose Change right after you look at this again, and right after we do that. I better do it this way.
Let's talk business. What does yours need for communication? Whether you're a small business or a large one, Armstrong Business Solutions has the tools. From internet and telephone to high-speed fiber optic networking. Connecting multiple locations? No sweat. Conducting business on the go? We've got unified voice. As a telecommunications leader, we know what it takes to deliver the performance, reliability, and security required for business-critical IT and connectivity. Are you getting all that for what you're paying? Armstrong Business Solutions. Your business is our business.
Unfortunately, we're out of time, man. I could have listened to a lot more. How about you, Greg? Thanks so much to JD Eicher. Don't forget the Summer Song Fest, downtown Youngstown, August 25th. Thanks as always to Greg Roten. Happy birthday to my brother Tim, as well as Joe. And thanks so much as always to my mom and dad. I'm Jim Evans. We'll catch you next time right here on Loose Change. Alexa, give us more JD.